Hello, and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. The overall structure on the Bitcoin chart hasn't changed, but I still want to start here on the daily chart just to remind everybody that we are likely on our way to 130K. I mean, nothing is set in stone, nothing is carved in stone. Please take your time to check out, confirm, and understand the relevant support levels that I'm tracking on the smaller time frame. People have asked me, do you have any bearish scenarios, or have they all gone? And I mean, the question is always, what do you mean with bearish scenario? I mean, if you've been following this work, then you know that Bitcoin should really be close to a major market top, yeah. But we're likely not there yet. And as long as we're holding all support levels, the trend is up. But yeah, I mean, as you know, probably that if Bitcoin is close to a major market top and we're maybe in the last euphoria phase, then this could shift at any point. The main takeaway is to understand what are really important support levels. And I still see these lines here as very important. Yeah, I mean, if Bitcoin now breaks below 105,230, I'd be extremely cautious. Yeah, because that really shouldn't happen in a direct upside impulse. All requirements for a major, for this major market impulse from the 2022 low have been fulfilled. So all I can say is, you know, the top could form at any point. But again, I'm not going to confirm it, and we're still looking for higher because 130K has been sort of an ideal target for quite some time. That doesn't mean that this is the maximum. I've never said it's the maximum. Yeah. Also, just saying we are close to market top doesn't mean we've already struck one, right? So that's the difference between watching for a top and confirming one. So no, the trend is still up and we're looking for higher prices. And in fact, Bitcoin is simply following what I shared already 1 to 2 weeks ago on X, this post where I mentioned that Bitcoin could be on its way to 130K now. This hasn't changed. I explained, some people said this was a great short signal. Well, turns out it doesn't. But those commentaries have now kind of quieted down, right? So again, I shared it yesterday with you. This is not my opinion, you know. I'm not someone who said, oh, I told you so. I'm just presenting you the data, right? The goal here is, and that's what MCO does, the goal is here to help people navigate the uncertainty, right? I can't give you certainty, but I can reduce the uncertainty. That's really what this is about, right? And I'm happy to share my view when the data tells me to. So it's about understanding the data based on the Elliott Wave model and with the experience I have, and help you understand what the relevant pivots are. I'm not saying support will hold. I'm telling you what the support levels are. And if they break, that a different scenario is playing out, which means that the original plan is likely changing, and that knowledge is gold. Yeah. So looking at the shorter time frame, then the idea is that a B wave bottomed here on the 22nd of June. We're moving up here, and I've sketched out roughly the roadmap for this C wave to the upside. Now, I've highlighted here that the fourth wave could be next, but that doesn't mean it started yet, okay? This is simply showing us the support area. So the labels themselves aren't so important. They might give you a roadmap, but what really matters is what are the relevant support levels associated with that roadmap. And at the moment, the support area, and it has only slightly changed from yesterday. As I explained in the last update, I'm changing these regularly. As a silver or gold member, you have access to our live chart, so you see it whenever I make a change. But the 112,950 level is now the key level, right? So if the third wave there, the internal third wave, pushes a bit higher, then we will have to adjust it, okay? Now, this is currently the support area because it looks to me as if Circle Wave 3, Circle Wave 3 might need another higher low and another higher high, so needs another pullback. And another higher high to be complete. At least. Maybe there's even another 4-5 needed. But again, that's why I'm simply sharing support, because what I've learned over many years working with a lot of people in the financial sector, when you show people that what the nanostructures are really even smaller than this is already, I wouldn't go any smaller. Then people think, oh, we are now at the top of a third wave. I sell now, and I'm going to buy back the fourth wave. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Not in a third wave. Those of you who've been here with us know that. And that's why I always say when we're dealing with a third wave, all we need to do is adjust support. All we do is adjust support. We're in a trend. The trend is clear. And we're simply adjusting Fibonacci support. That is the best way of doing it, right? Especially in a third wave. That does make sense, okay? Now, okay, what you know, people ask me what would be a bearish count. I mean, short-term bearish, I mean, if that level is broken here, below 112,950, I can tell you that I'm going to watch for a diagonal structure. So in that case, then the red dotted line will come into play. But I'm not bringing that onto the chart because why would I? You know, there's no sign we are breaking support. Maybe when we're getting close to the 50% fib level. And I use a support area to track basically bearish counts, right? Or a bearish scenario. And also, yeah, so that means we are due a fourth wave here at some point. Now, that could unfold on the weekend. You know, that is very common for a weekend. A fourth wave weekend, a fourth wave Saturday might happen. That's very common because on a weekend, typically the market quiets down a bit. But yeah, I'm extremely glad that the price is getting closer to my target. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thanks so much for watching the videos on this YouTube channel. If you've been thinking about joining MCO as a member, now might be a great time. You can use the link in the video description and apply the discount code right below it. You will get 50% off your first month of our Gold membership, and you can explore everything we offer. It's the easiest way to test the membership, see if it's a good fit for you, and get a feel for the community, join the conversation, and I'm looking forward to meeting you in our member area.